Once upon a time, in a cold northern kingdom where winters lasted most of the year, there was a tiny village nestled between mountains. Snow fell almost every day, and the sun only visited for a few hours before dipping behind the peaks. In that village lived a boy named Orin, who worked in a candlemaker's shop. He was quiet and gentle, with warm eyes and clever fingers. Every day, he helped the old candlemaker pour wax, trim wicks, and wrap bundles for the villagers who relied on candlelight to chase away the long darkness. But Orin had a secret dream. He wanted to create a candle that would never burn out, and that could keep the light alive through even the darkest night. "Impossible," the old candlemaker would say, shaking his head. "Wax melts, wicks burn. That's how candles work, boy." But Orin believed that some lights were made of more than fire. One evening, after the candlemaker had gone to bed, Orin stayed behind in the workshop. He mixed wax with melted snow from the mountain's peak, added a drop of honey from the last summer's jar, and wrapped the wick with threads from his late mother's scarf, something that had always brought him comfort. When he finished, the candle was small, pale, and unremarkable. He lit it, and the flame did not flicker, not even once. For days, it stayed lit. Through snowstorms and wind, the flame never shrank. Word spread quickly. People came from nearby towns, hoping to see the candle that defied darkness. But something strange happened. The moment someone tried to take it, tried to buy it, hold it, or even move it, the flame would tremble, shrink, and nearly go out. Only when Orin stood beside it, quiet and calm, would the flame steady itself again. One day, the queen of the kingdom herself arrived, carried in a sleigh of silver. Her guards brought gold coins, rare spices, and silk cloaks to offer in exchange for the candle. She entered the shop and said, "This flame, my palace needs it more than a boy in a village. The kingdom will honor you." But Orin shook his head. "It won't stay lit if I give it away." The queen frowned. "Then what good is it if it belongs only to you?" Orin thought for a moment, then said, "The flame doesn't belong to me, but maybe I belong to it." And from that day on, he carried the candle through the land, not to keep it for himself, but to share its light. He visited lonely towers, dark cottages, and snowy farms. He never gave the candle away, but he sat with people while it burned beside them. Sad eyes brightened, cold rooms grew warm, hope returned where it had faded, and the candle kept burning. Years passed, Orin grew older, but the flame never did. Some say he still walks the snowy roads with that same soft flame in his hands, visiting those who need light the most. And if you ever feel truly lost in the dark, look out your window. You might see a warm glow in the distance, and a quiet boy walking beside it.